Calisiyorum. Angeli Pile. Uf. Uf. Falsosa bak be. Sana 6 oyuncu toplattım. Sana 6 oyuncuyu toplattım.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and
a chance! Goal! Rangers! And the game springs instantly to life.
that's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
An opportunist strike, but he'll pull it! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Cavani. Mendes has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out of play for a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got away. Azar with the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cavani, and it's Alaba. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still very early doors. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rangers certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Musiala. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he was quick to react. Hazard. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. Musiala. Now it's Cavani. That's a nicely shaped ball. They've got a corner here.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he thumps it clear. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Hullet. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now this could be a chance. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hullet. Azar. Van Bronckhorst threads one in. Oh, that's a dangerous... Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Galatasaray with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Cavani. And this is Cavani. Cavani! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Musiala. Pull it. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
a cute ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Their way home on public
So
transportation
we reach the
today.
halfway
Please
point.
watch the
Oh,
screen
what a
for train
half, Peter.
departure times
What
from
a
all
half. It
local
really
major
has had a
stations.
bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Galatasaray are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 7, Cavani. Coming
The
on the
second period
field
is on the way.
Number 9, Darwin Núñez.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Azar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that is a little undercooked. Not where it came from. Musiala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hazard. Roberto Carlos. And this is Hazard. Delivers with... And a header! Oh, in he goes again! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Galatasaray now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball over the top. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Musiala. And here's Oyarzábal. And he's got away from him. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get it through? Musiala. White.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Van Bronckhorst plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Oyarzábal. Marquez wins the duel this time. Azar. And it's Musiala. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's all alone. Big chance! And he's following up. Ibrahimovic has given away a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. What's going wide left? Rice. Has crossed into the middle. And that should get the job done. And that's been won straight back. And it's White. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Alaba calmly anticipates. Darwin. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Schmeichel. Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Mendes. That's been slipped through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award. And no